You know, I wanted to write some real angry shit at you. Something that would make my message come through loud and clear. Something you couldn't help but hear, but words fail me. Truth is, I'm tired. Too tired to be inspired by your stupidity. Too tired to search for the words to present an argument that I know you don't want to hear anyway. The time I talk is just the time you use to think of what you're going to say, so fuck it. Instead, I'm going to talk about your mama. Your moms, like most moms, I'm sure, had big dreams for you. When she looked at you for the first time, discolored and covered with slime, I'm sure she thought you were beautiful. Thinking to herself as tears danced down her elated and exhausted face, my boy will be brilliant. Every song he sings will be on key, and if anyone doesn't think so, they better not tell me, 'cause I'll cut 'em. And when he runs, whether that be to the end zone or for office, I'll make sure that he always comes in first, 'cause I will live to make this boy succeed. I will teach him the dangers of greed, of laziness, and of not getting enough sleep. And while he is asleep, I'll sneak into his room an unnecessary amount of times to make sure that he's still breathing, freeze a towel for him when he's teething, and yes, I will lick my finger and get that shit off your face. And when you're gone, I'm sure she imagines the things you would say about various things during the parts of the day that are quiet enough for her to reflect on what makes her happy. I know it sounds sappy, but wait. 'Cause I'm sure what she did not imagine was her little boy standing on this street corner grabbing his dick, telling random females to suck it. And when dared by your boys to grab that female just discovering her womanhood's ass, I'm sure your mama did not imagine you saying, fuck it. I'm sure she imagined you saying, please, and thank you. And it's not, I'm doing good, it's, I'm doing well, as every child should know. I'm sure when she was thinking about how you were going to grow, she wasn't thinking about what's in your pants, and yet that seems to be what you're most proud of, wiggling your tongue at me and doing a little dance like a fool. Drool dripping down your face. If only your mama could see you, she would think you a disgrace to the womb she crushed you out of. Embarrassed by your sexist and obviously well-planned retort. If only you had put that kind of effort into some of your old book reports. I'm sure she would wonder what she did wrong. Was there some subliminal message in that song she would play for you as you fell asleep? They used to do that shit, you know. Were you touched in an inappropriate way? When you were hurt, was there something she didn't say? Or maybe your daddy dropped you on your head when she was not around. And that's why you stand here, acting like a clown, making her look bad. Oh, she would be sad if she could see your face. Saw how you took all her good work and put a jackass in its place. Oh, your poor mama. But she must know you're clowning, so why would she stand here frowning? It's because of a secret all women share. We've all mastered that stare. We've all learned how not to address fools like you. Learned how to act like we're not afraid, walking down the street alone and outnumbered by you and your gaggle of crotch-grabbing idiots, even though we know we're walking weird. Try not to wiggle our naturally more curvaceous hips too much, lest we encourage what we never intended to bring upon ourselves. Yeah, she's been there. She knows what it's like to purposely not do her hair, as if her level of attractiveness had anything to do with the behavior of assholes like you. And I'm sure you're thinking if what I'm saying is true, then you'll kill a motherfucker. But I have news for you. You are that motherfucker. Which is why I'm sure when you were born, your mama sat up late at night trying to devise a plan to keep you from turning into what she hates. Every carefully chosen word, every decision grates on her mind. Which is why she waited 2 and 3 times, and for her to know how she's failed you. Oh, mama. Don't take it out on yourself. If you're lucky, maybe he'll grow out of it. But if he doesn't, maybe yo mama can donate her vagina to science so they can find a cure for the uncommon man.